YouTube, we are back in probably the most savage gym you will ever see. This thing is full on Rocky. We got the St. Cloud boxing gym in here. We got every machine you known to man in this place, and we're gonna play around with them. Traveling for the 4th, back home for the 4th, so just gonna rip whatever we got. I was supposed to do cleans today, but there's really not a platform for everything that they got in this place. There's no platform, but this is like an old school bodybuilding, boxing, like powerlifting type fucking dungeon. It's pretty badass in here. I was carrying the camera in and I asked for a day pass and the guy was not gonna let me in with my camera. He said, all you kids, you just wanna, it's more important to record than everything, and was giving me the whole speech. And told him where I was from, and he's a big fan of our high school because of our high school wrestling program, and totally 180 and allowed me to come in here, so we got really lucky. But Scott's kind of the GOAT. He's the guy that owns this place, and this gym is kind of badass. So we're gonna find out a bunch of machines, probably do a full body day today just because it's Friday, and rip from there. Let's get it. You wanna talk about maximizing square footage? This place has done that. We're gonna start off with some power squat, the Body Master power squat here. Rip these, we're gonna do some jumps with these. We go from there, let's get it. The angle of this machine is pretty kind of badass. That like 45-degree squat angle. It's nice. So if you can find a Body Master LE 409 power squat on Facebook Marketplace, definitely recommend. This thing's kind of cool. We're just gonna keep hitting sets of 5 until it gets brutally heavy. And then we're hitting our jumps in between. I'll record those when we're done here. It's kind of tough to move this camera in between sets because there's not a lot of great camera angles here. So, gonna have to deal with me just squatting a bunch in a row. Let's get it. This might possibly be the grittiest gym in Minnesota, and I love everything about it. All right, we're kind of running out of 45s of steel from this place, so hopefully this gets heavy here. Let's rip. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Probably one more heavy set on this and then we'll go. All right, last set here. Just talking to a guy here. If you want more quad focus, I'd definitely switch around, sit into it. It's gonna keep you a little bit more upright. If you want that like triple extension, I was just kind of like the feel of that and be able to drive through those glutes. It's kind of a cool machine it's almost like a sled for football, like being able to go through there. I think as you get a little bit more weight, it's probably gonna load up that back just a little bit too much. I was just watching some of that, some of the positioning, and the thing that's breaking is definitely the back. I don't really feel it too bad right now, but we got 6 plates on the machine, so this will be our last set here. This is kind of a cool machine. I like this one. This is pretty spicy. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. That one definitely was raising with the back a little bit, but got after it. Let's get it. I'll show you the jumps that we got in between, and then find a couple other machines. Right from there. Let's go. Whew. So, saw this hammer strength one on Max Rezo's, I think it's Rezo's, the guy that's trying to be a professional basketball player. He always does this one banded, jumps with this. I think it's technically like trap machine, and you can do some lunges and stuff like that with it. I don't really love it for anything, but the jumps, really cool with these. It's like a little super cat machine here. Let's get it. Let's go. We're gonna pair that with a little push-pull series here. Let's hit set to 8 till we max out the machines. Rip in here, we'll find another pull machine here. There's a lot of really cool ones. We'll rip from there. Nice. That thing is kind of cool. At the top, it almost gives you like a band-like resistance. You get that squeeze in. That one's gonna be a good pumper. Let's rip. Second set here. Only reason we're doing upper body with the lower body today is because we missed a day when we were traveling. So that would have been yesterday, the 4th of July. Traveling for the 4th, hanging out with the family, and Grandma's birthday for the 4th. So no lower body day. Yesterday we were supposed to do cleans, no cleans this week, so that's unfortunate. But still get a good little ripper in today. We'll hit another set of legs. We'll do upper body here. We'll do a set of legs next. We'll finish with some upper body and some hip stuff before we go. And we should get a full week of ripping in. Let's get it. Scoot over. Ooh. The left arm is way harder than the right one. It's like more resistance on the left arm. It's kind of weird. Still feels good. Probably third, maybe do one more set after this. The row machine we're ripping. It's kind of spicy. This is my favorite one, but it's nice. It gets the job done. Here we go. I wish I had that Alec Glennis like pad that he had to kind of elevate so I get that stretch at the bottom. It's starts at a little bit 90. We should get that full stretch at the bottom. Let's get it. 8 of them. Let's go. One more set there. Final set here. I'm gonna get after this one. Let's go. A little bit too light, got after it a little bit too much there. I wish, again, it kind of feels like a weird like starting point. It's almost like a pin press. You don't get that full stretch, which on a machine, I prefer to get that full stretch on. It's a little bit more controlled. If I'm gonna work strength, I'll work strength. I'm probably on a different thing. It's a nice smooth machine. Be able to squeeze it at the top. If I could get that stretch and have a pad there, just be able to elevate that a little bit and feel totally money. But let's get to the pulls, go from there. The final set of these rows hasn't been my favorite row variation, like I said before. It's not my least favorite ever, but I feel like it's not a great lats or bicep pull together. It's kind of like a middle ground of both. Nice to be able to load it up. I wish it was a little bit more 45 so you get a little bit more lat in there. I think this one's just a little goofy for me, but let's get it. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Talk shit to the machine, get lit up. Happens every time. Don't talk shit to the weights, they'll light you up. Let's get to, we'll do a little leg press machine, and I'll find a leg curl machine here, and we'll rip those together. These single leg press machines are some of my absolute favorite. There's one at Lifetime. I don't think it's as good as this one, but this one looks pretty badass. Let's go 12 reps each leg here. Oh, I gotta move it up a little bit. Good little warm-up set. So I'm a little bit too far out. Ideally, I'd be a little bit more in that squat and be able to drive out of that hole here, but we'll adjust next set. Wow, we're gonna go much heavier there too. We'll rip it. Cut the first set. Added 2 plates. Bumped it up a little bit. This set should be a little bit more realistic, hopefully. Let's get it. Oh yeah, there we go. Holy shit. Significant jump. Oh yeah, that's a spicy one. Let's get it. Other leg. Man, we needed to work on leg strength out of the hole. That's a moneymaker. And this leg curl machine I'm doing, it's gonna fuck me up. I'll record it after the next set, but that thing is spicy, spicy. Final set here, this leg curl machine I'm gonna show you is from fucking hell. I was just I added some weight for the second set and my legs are fucking cramping from it. Let's finish this up and get to that one. When I'm less scared of this and more scared of that, we got a problem. Let's get it. Holy shit. Let's get it, other leg. Woo! Oh, that's fun. Good stuff. Let's go. On to the leg, girls. Holy shit. So this machine right here, straight from fucking death, bro. It is a trap. My hamstrings were fucking killing me last set. It's a little sketchy to get in. I'm probably hyperextending your knees a little bit in there, but once you get pulling on this one, this is a ripper. Let's get it. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Oh. That one. If you're a little bodybuilder, that one hits the hamstrings differently, dude. Holy shit. That's a good one. That's a good little pain right there. Let's get to I got a cool chest machine and a cool grip machine that I found. Let's get to those and then finish up with some hips maybe and get out of here. Ask and you shall receive. They have a whole bin of extra pads here to get that extra stretch that I was talking about on that incline press. I just found it. Gonna use it for this one. I have 2 of them here if this stretch still isn't enough. It just gives you that elevated at the top, get a little bit more stretch. Range of motion here, but we got a little pec fly machine, a little goofy one. Haven't seen this one before. Hopefully it's money. Let's get it. I don't know if I'm supposed to go here or wrap the arms there. Maybe there. That seems kind of goofy. Ooh, it's a little goofy, a little clunky, but it actually gets a good little pec stretch in there. I'm gonna elevate it with 1 more plate and then stick with the same weight, hit 15 reps there. It's kind of nice, kind of nice. All right, we're gonna hit 2 sets of 15 here with the double elevation, and then I did in fact find the coolest grip machine ever. I just got done with a set of it. Absolute spice. My forearms are on fucking fire. My fingers are on fire, dude. It's a spicy one. Let's get this first though. I wonder if I'm supposed to grab onto here. That actually feels good. Oh, that is deep shoulder soreness. That feels so good, but so bad. Oh, all right, we're gonna take a little break. Oh man, that is a little bit probably too much range of motion for me in a good way. That felt really nice, but really painful. It's almost like if I push it a little bit, like 1 inch further, everything's gonna snap, but where it's at, perfect stretch for that. Man, that feels freaking good. We're gonna hit one more set there, then I'll show you the cool grippy grip, and then we'll hit some hips, get out of here. Let's go. This one might be the most badass, Rocky-esque grip machine of all time. Grabbing here, pinching, squeezing up. It reminds me of something like Zach Evanesh would have in his wrestling gym. Pretty sweet. Ripping here, 15 of them. The grip and finger pinch you get on this one, absolute money. Ooh. God, dude, the wrist on that one from snapping in softball, that could be a spice maker, at least 10 miles an hour to the exit velo if you get the wrist built up in that. That thing's sick. Last thing we got, I want to show this machine because this is something we always made fun of in football because it was kind of like the booty building machine that we had. Everybody would just kind of do donkey kicks with it. All the hot chicks at St. Thomas would just sit there and do a bunch of like booty building stuff with it. So I always made fun of it. But now looking at it, it's like it was like and we had a nicer one than this, but it was like the #1 machine you could have used to build your adductors and abductors. This one doesn't really do. I mean, I think you can get it to go out, but the other one, the one we had at St. Thomas, allowed you to go both directions. But this one, if you want to work on a little bit of mobility and work on some groin strength, this one is pretty spicy. Coming all the way up here, I can even drop that foot down, get more of a stretch there, get that foot all the way out, and then swinging down. Money, dude. Tough to load up like this, other than doing things like Copenhagen's, which aren't terrible, or Cossack squats. A lot of times Cossack squats, that quad can take over. This one, you get a deep mobility stretch and feel that adductor stretch, and then fire. We got 15 of them. That pad isn't super forgiving. It's kind of brutal, actually. Nice. Bulletproof your groin. Do that one. That one's money. I know these machines are kind of all over the place. Not super common, but they're not terribly rare. This way is a little bit more goofy because there's a wall in the way. This wasn't really set up for somebody to do it the way that I'm doing it, but still get our work in. Oh yeah. Ooh! Boom. That one. Spice. Nice. All right, and that is a day in the most Rocky-like gym in Minnesota. This place is pretty badass. Got a sweet little workout in. Got a softball tournament tomorrow. Hopefully get some content from that and kind of go from there. I know it wasn't as educational today. Kind of just got a ripper in. No, I'm not the biggest, strongest guy, so probably should do a little bit more education stuff when I'm doing these, but it was a fun workout today. Played some pickleball before, I got some BP after, and all in all, pretty good fourth. So appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys sticking with it. Let's get after it. Let's go win a tournament tomorrow. Boom.